So it's raining inside of my room, y'all. Okay, so as you guys seen, my smoke detector was just leaking out a whole bunch of water. Can I give you an answer as to why it was doing that? No. This is just the stuff that I've been going through lately, and I feel like God has just been doing this because my breakthrough is coming. So right now, currently, I'm packing up all this stuff in this room because they're gonna move my room. And I had to complain about it. I had to really complain because, first of all, there's mice and there's roaches inside this room. I cannot sleep throughout the night because I hear rumbling all night. So I complained just now and I said I need my room to be moved. The freaking hotel people, they don't do nothing. They don't give you no mouse trap. So right now, currently, I'm packing my stuff up so I can go into my new room. But I wanted to show y'all the ceiling in the bathroom as well. And I'm going to show y'all the crib. So as y'all can see right there, the ceiling is leaking. And if you look closely right there was another leak, but they came and fixed it. But they have to keep coming inside my room every other week just to fix the ceiling. I'm so through with this. Like, I'm so over it. This is crazy. Look at the ceiling. You see the two different colors because that's how many times they came in my room to fix this ceiling, and it just keeps falling apart every single time. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know why, but this hotel is so shitty. It's ridiculous. Okay, and now we're gonna go over here to, y'all see that? A whole bunch of mouse droppings inside the crib. And they expect me to put my child in there. No, she's not going in there. She sleep right beside me. This is crazy. So currently right now I am packing up everything because we're getting out of this room. They're gonna put me in a new room today. Enough is enough. I've been keeping my mouth shut for the longest, and I can't do it anymore. I can't take it. And let me show y'all guys my room. My room is not the dirtiest, but I'll try to keep my room clean. But I'm taking everything out, so that's why you see everything looking the way it's looking right now. All that stuff up there because I'm taking everything off, putting it in my suitcase. But yeah, that's just that. I cannot deal with what's going on. I don't know, but I feel like my breakthrough is coming. That's why I'm going through all of this, because I've been really in an uncomfortable space right now. I've been so uncomfortable. I barely sleep because all I hear is the mice just rumbling around the room all night. Look at this. Look at all of these mouse droppings. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Like, so, okay. I kept my shoes under here. I don't know what. I kept like our shoe boxes and stuff and like our shoes under here. But look at it. Yo. Oh my goodness. This. I'm going to take a little bit of accountability. But do y'all see that? I don't know what they was getting into, like what they was getting into in here, but this is crazy. Look at that whole bunch of mouse droppings all over the freaking place inside the crib here. Like, oh my god. And I only show you guys this stuff because I want to be transparent as possible. Like, this is what happens to people. Like, and I don't know, but this is crazy. That's all I have to say. So now I have to tackle this closet. You see, I have a whole bunch of seasonings and foods and stuff up in there. Our coat. Okay, so let's get to it. Yeah, so I'm almost done cleaning up. I know that is a whole bunch of toys under this bed that I'm gonna have to get from under there. Over here in this closet, everything is out, emptied out. Yeah. I just gotta get their coats. I'll get that and bring their stroller upstairs. Thank you. Ugh. Thank you. So I guess this is gonna be our room. This is the new room, I guess. This is all of our stuff. Why do I have a trillion in one bag? This is crazy. Like, so now I'm gonna have to figure out and organize all of this stuff and throw stuff out because there's no reason why I should have all of these bags. Okay, sorry. This is the room. I already showed you guys already. But this bathroom is kind of bigger than the bathroom that we had downstairs. Excuse the vent. It's really loud. But yeah. So this is everything. I'm about to order me and the kids something to eat because we woke up to the smoke detector pouring out water. So we had to just get up and we didn't get a chance to eat and stuff. So I'm gonna have to get us some food. So go get the macaroni off the floor. Get the macaroni. Mommy can make you that one. Get the macaroni, Zora. Gotta change her pamper. Lord have mercy. No, give it to mommy. You don't want that one? Give it to mommy. You didn't have to put it back. And just, his nose is all, oh my goodness, my poor kids. But yeah, this is everything. I'm gonna have to go through all of this stuff and figure out what I'm gonna do. Throw it away, keep it. They have a whole bunch of toys that they got for Christmas, and I'm just like, we don't need it. Like, I do not need all of that stuff. I came into my new room, y'all, and look at this. So it is currently 8:39 at night. I was running back and forth all day from moving my stuff from one room to the next. Yeah. Today was really a long day, and as y'all can see, I literally woke up to a flood happening in my room. It literally raining from the smoke detector, and even in the bathroom it was leaking as well. And this is not the first time that happened. Well, as far as the bathroom, that's not the first time that happened. The ceiling always seems to cave in and always seems to be leaking. So I made a complaint today. Today was the day that I had to say something, like move my room, because like this is ridiculous at this point. There is mice droppings all over, mice poop. And when I took our clothes out of the closets and stuff, y'all, when I tell y'all, it was so much mouse droppings inside of the bags. Like, and I probably should have got like a container and stuff. So it's kind of my fault. But at the same time, I'm just like, this is crazy. This is ridiculous at this point. Y'all need to do something, because they literally was just going to say, oh, no, it's okay. They turned the smoke detector off, and then they basically dried the carpet. Like, no, I need a new room. I've been telling y'all for weeks that there's a mice infestation and roach infestation in here, and y'all not doing anything about it. Y'all don't even want to give me no mouse traps. Like, y'all just say keep your room clean. It is, yeah, of course, duh, common sense. I'm gonna keep my room clean, but at the same time, I do have 2 small toddlers who make mess. But at the end of the night, I make sure that my room is clean. But that's not keeping them out. Like, y'all just pray for me. Any prayer warriors out there, just pray for me, and that God opens the door for me to have my own place, and that I can financially provide for my children and pay my own rent and just do what I need to do. Because this right here is just, I'm over it. I'm at my breaking point. I'm ready to receive my breakthrough and my blessings. Because I cannot do this any longer. Like, I can't. I've been trying to hold on. I've been enduring. This is like my wilderness season. This was my isolation season. And I am ready for the next step. Like, I'm ready for the next step. Yeah. But currently, right now, me and the kids, I just finished giving the kids a bath. Zori is sleeping. JC just finished eating something. And I am going to take out my hair. And I'm going to get in the shower, because I need to get in the shower. So I need to shower and I need to wash my hair. So hopefully I can do that, because I was been supposed to wash my hair, and it seems like every time I need to do something for myself, something always happens in the midst of it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. That's why I have this hair wrap on, because my hair under this looks a hot mess. And yeah, but let me go take these braids out, shower, and wash my hair. And then I'm just gonna go to bed, because I'm just gonna call it a night. And that's that. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. If there's anything I need to update y'all guys on. But yeah, I see y'all. Oh wait, I had to say this one thing. So the night before, actually, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, because I didn't even go to sleep. So that morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, because I didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning because the mice were like micing all night. All entire night. All night. They were scrummaging around my room and I can't sleep. Like I'm hearing mice all night. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. So I said a prayer and I said, God, listen, I need you to do something right now at this moment because I cannot take it. I cannot take this anymore. I can't take this any longer. And I guess that's what he did. I think that's what he did. Like, it's really dawning on me right now. Like, okay, you want me to do something? I'm gonna do something. And that's how my room was made. Because it's funny how stuff happens. Like, that's how God will work. Jace. Jace. Can I say something for him 1 minute? So yeah, it's crazy because that's how God works sometimes. Like, you see how all of that had to happen for me to like speak up for myself. I would say something about my room being infested with mice and roaches, and they would just say, "Oh, well, just keep your room clean." They don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna go give you some mouse drops. Oh, I'm gonna bring you some anything for the roaches and the mice." They didn't bring nothing, no mouse traps, nothing. Like, so I should have took matters into my own hands and got my own mouse traps and stuff like that. But no, y'all supposed to provide this stuff. Like, I shouldn't have to go out and spend my own money on stuff that is supposed to be provided. Like, but anyways, yeah, you see how he works. He made me have to speak up for myself today. Oh my goodness, that was funny. But yeah, let me go hop my butt in the tub. Well, let me go take out my hair and then hop my butt in the tub. I see y'all later. Good morning. Well, actually, it's not morning time. I'm lying to y'all. It is the afternoon and we're currently in our new room. This is our first night in the new room. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't go to sleep till like 5 in the morning. Like 4 in the morning. I was up listening to this R&B gospel artist, and he really makes some good tunes. I would say though, he doesn't really preach repentance in his music, if I'm being completely honest. But it's a bop. I ain't gonna lie. It's like feel good gospel music. But if you need that music that's gonna hit your core, that's gonna set you straight, that's gonna get you right with the times that we living in, that's not the kind of music. That's just like feel good kind of gospel, prosperity gospel music. But it was good, and it kind of got me in the worshiping mode, praying mode. And I just like said to God yesterday, like, listen, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna do this according to your timing and your will. And yeah, but yeah, so like I said, today will be the first day and officially in this room. And we don't have a refrigerator in here. So currently I called operations to see what's the matter. You hungry? So the kids is very hungry right now. So like I said, I don't have a refrigerator in here. What's the matter? You want to say hi? Look at Zori. She's looking a little crazy. I was taking out her braids. What's the matter? Can you tell mommy? You gotta use words. Anyways, hold on. So let me try to get this through so I can pay attention to my kids. So, I was saying to you guys, I called operations this morning to let them know I don't have a refrigerator. They told me I have to call back. Whatever. So we don't have a refrigerator. I don't have any food or whatever the case may be. I should have went out to the grocery store today, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm exhausted. I'm still kind of exhausted from last night. Sorry. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, so I don't know how to hold the camera with my left hand, but so like I was saying, I'm still kind of exhausted from last night. So, and plus I went to sleep 4 in the morning. Like, I just couldn't sleep. I just was up watching YouTube and all of that stuff. And as y'all can see, I did not even wash my hair or anything because yesterday I was trying to make my thumbnail for my last video that I uploaded, and I didn't get the chance to even shower last night because Zori ended up waking up. She started crying because Jace was just making a whole bunch of noise. So I didn't get the chance to do that. And I couldn't be mad because I should have got my butt right in the shower after I told you I was going to do that. But I didn't do that. I stayed on my phone. So that's on me. But I took a shower this morning, but I didn't get the chance to wash my hair. So hopefully tonight I can take out my hair and wash it for real this time. For real. But like I was saying, we don't have a refrigerator in here currently, so I just ordered us some Chinese food, some lunch with the lunch special, some Chinese food, yeah, and that's that. And yeah, that's pretty much how my afternoon is going. Jace is over here climbing around. Zori is breastfeeding. Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting on the food to come. And yeah, and honestly, this room that we're in currently, y'all, it has much better natural lighting. I couldn't really like record in my other room. If you look at the previous video that I posted when I was sitting down on the bed, only I had the bathroom light on, and as you can see, it was broad daylight. But as you can see from that lighting, that is horrible. And here we have much more natural lighting. So I guess that's a plus. I can record more in the daytime with some good lighting. And yeah, so I don't have nothing else to talk about. I'll be back to show you guys my food and what I got. So our food came. I got vegetable lo mein with 4 chicken wings, and I got the kids some French fries and chicken nuggets. But it seemed like Zori is gonna eat with me because she's over here picking in my noodles right now. You want a French fry? No, you want noodles? You can have that. But yeah, so we're gonna eat. I'm gonna come back to you guys. So what we rate that food? Yeah. What you rate it? What's your rate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Look at the camera and tell them what you rate that food. Huh? That look bad that way. But okay, so I give that food a 5 out of 10. It was not good. And it's crazy because I ate from there before. I don't know if they gave me old food or what, but it was not giving what it's supposed to give. So definitely that was like a 5 out of 10. So it is currently 3:30. I just finished putting Zori down for a nap. She's right here on the bed laying. I had to put her down because she has been very cranky these past couple of weeks. I think it's because she's teething, and also she has like a little cold, and I need to go out tomorrow because I found this like natural remedy. It's like a natural cough syrup remedy, and I wanted to go out tomorrow and get all the ingredients for it. I don't give my kids like Tylenol. I don't give them like any of those type of medicines. I try to do natural remedies. I will put the onions in the socks. I would do all of that type of stuff before I give my kids Tylenol, cough syrup. All of that stuff is just not good for the body. So tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go out and go buy all of the stuff that I need to make it. Only thing is I don't have a stove in here, and it requires you to boil some of the stuff. So I'm gonna have to go to either my aunt or my mother's house tomorrow to do it. But I need to do it because my kids got a runny nose. They're not doing too well, and I feel a little sick as well. But yeah, so I think that will be the agenda for tomorrow. But also I was just sitting here just thinking to myself like about how I have not really been stable in the past 5 years, and that's like just horrible. Like that's not a I'm looking back at my life and I'm like, dang, I really never had true stability. Like I never have been in one place for over a year. Like I've been bouncing around from different states, actually, like seriously different states for the past 5 years. Like 4 years ago, well, almost 5 years ago, I moved to Maryland after I married my kid's father, because that's originally where he's from. He's from Maryland. And I moved there with him, and we ended up subleasing this apartment for 6 months. We eventually wanted to take over the lease, but being that the apartment complex went under new management, we ended up having to leave there. So we had to make a tough decision around this time to move. Well, me making a decision to go back to New York. Well, come back to New York City and stay with my mother around this time. Jace had to been around like 6 months when I left him. No, he had to been like 3 months when I left my kid's father the first time. And I went back to my mom's house. And around this time, we were not seeing eye to eye, simply because of the lack of stability, like I said. And it wasn't the fact that I was going to leave him because of the lack of stability. It was just the fact of not knowing, and the unknown of the lack of stability, and the lack of communication of the lack of stability. Because I felt like in that area, he was just not very he wasn't very communicative about like what was gonna happen. So we argued a lot in that area. So around that time, I went back to my mother's house when Jace was around 3 months old. And then I went from my mother's house to my aunt's house upstate New York. And I stayed there for a couple of months. And then I went back to my mom's house, back to New York City from upstate. Like it was like I was bounce hopping around that time from upstate to New York, New York to upstate. And then my kid's father decided to go into the military around this time. And when he decided to do that, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to buckle down. He had to go for 6 months. I mean, around the time he was supposed to go for 3 months, I think. The basic training process is supposed to be 3 months, but I believe he went for about 6 months, simply because COVID started to happen at this time, and everything was closed down. Everything was shut down around that time. And it was like a really hard season for me, because I had to stay, I had to put my big girl panties on and hold down the fort. And so when he ended up eventually getting out of basic training and graduating and getting through the process to join the military, I ended up moving to Tennessee. Well, we lived on the Kentucky part. We lived on the borderline of Kentucky, Tennessee, but we lived on the Kentucky part around this time. But we ended up moving to Kentucky, Tennessee side. Me and Jace, we ended up meeting up with his father, and we stayed there for about, I would say, a couple of months. Y'all, and me and my kid's father were not seeing eye to eye. So I ended up leaving back in 2020, and coming back to New York City. So like I said, I left back in 2020 because of the simple fact that me and my kid's father, we were not seeing eye to eye. There was a lot of things that were revealed that he did around that time. So I left. I bounced and I went back to my mom's house around this time. And then this was around the time when I was truly finding myself and finding God again, and like just seeking God, because I'm like, I cannot believe I'm going through this. Like, I can't believe I'm going through hell. Like, I felt like I was going through hell, and I really needed God at that time. And I wasn't very consistent with God as I am now, like with my prayer life and as far as like reading my Bible and stuff. But around that time, I truly was trying to seek God. So I ended up going back to my mom's house, like I said. And around that time, I was truly just trying to find myself. I will go into detail another time because I'm kind of leaving out certain parts, and definitely parts on what he did. But that's neither here nor there. I don't even want to talk about that because I don't want to paint him in a bad light, because at the end of the day, that is my kid's father, and we both made mistakes throughout our marriage. And yeah, like, the past is the past. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm fully over it. I would say that I am still truly healing from it. But at the end of the day, like I said, that is my kid's father, and I have nothing but love for him. We shared great memories together. We made 2 beautiful children together. So that is not where I'm going with this. It's just, I'm just trying to give you some insight on a lack of stability that I have had in my life. Now that I'm just looking back, I don't blame anybody for it. I just, I think that that's just a part of my purpose and my journey for me to share with you guys, to just show you guys. I mean, just to, like, if anybody is out here that's watching that's younger than me and who don't have any children, from me to not make the mistakes that I have made. And I don't mean that my children are a mistake. They are truly blessings from God. But I would say that if I can go back in time and I could have changed, if I could have changed how I did things, excuse me, let me rebuttal mine. So let me collect my thoughts. What I'm saying is, if I can go back in time and change some of the stuff that I have done, I would change the fact that I wouldn't have gotten married if I would have known how damaged I was, if that makes sense. Because I truly was damaged, and it kind of spilled into my marriage, if that makes sense. And I think on both our ends that we both were damaged. Back to what I was saying, the lack of stability. So I went back in 2020 to my mother's house due to all this stuff that me and my kid's father was going through. And then, like I said, I was finding God around this time. So, I eventually went back to my kid's father because I'm like, yo, we're married. We need to work this thing out. We took an oath before God. And, like, we can't just like, give up that easily. Like, it's just not in the cards. So I went back. We both, I can honestly say, tried to change our ways, but I think that we were trying to change for each other and not change from within, if that makes sense. And now I'm in a place where I'm learning that I need to change within before I can even allow another person into my space, if that makes sense. Like, I have to change me. I have to be the one to make me happy. I have to put God first. I have to trust God and his plans for my life. That is currently where I am. But around that time when I went back, we were trying to change each other instead of trying to change ourselves. And so, we had Zori. And, a lot of the things that we were trying to change did not happen. It didn't happen that way. He was still doing what he was doing. I was doing what I was doing. And yeah, we still were making the same mistakes around this time. So end up coming back to my mother's house in 2021 of July, I believe. Yeah, July of 2021. I had to been like 5 months pregnant with Zori when I left him. And I never looked back. Yeah, I never looked back. And now currently where I am, like I said, I'm in a shelter. It hasn't been easy, but I've been trusting God, and he has been making a way for me. Like, literally, he has been making a way for me. I can like really like just cry about how many times God has pulled me up out of the pit, how he has saved me financially, how he has blessed me financially. But yeah, I'm just ready to get to that point where I'm fully stable. I'm able to bask in my purpose, in my true identity, in my true self, and just live for God, like truly live for God, and to be free from the ways of this world.